Jones, Officer Doobie, and Officer Soblem went up to the second floor laundry room where they observed two males standing in the laundry room. Inside the laundry room, they could tell the males were not armed, so they holstered their weapons, and Officer Jones and Officer Soblem were on the right side when you're looking at the door, and Officer Doobie is on the left side. Officer Doobie opens up the door, cracks it just a little bit, and motions for the two individuals to come out. The individuals take about 2 steps when one of them violently attacks our officers, pulls a pistol from his waistband, and immediately fires 6 to 7 rounds at both officers, or all 3 officers actually. Officer Jones knew immediately that he was hit. He runs down the stairwell with Officer Soblem following behind. Officer Doobie goes the opposite way because he's on the left side and takes another stairwell. And he stands there at that stairwell and holds it, looking for the suspect or waiting for him to come out for probably 5 to 10 minutes. Officer Jones goes downstairs to the main entrance where Officer Soblem starts to apply a tourniquet to his leg, helped by Sergeant Shirkus. As they get the tourniquet set, they make some phone calls to family, and then Officer Soblem and Sergeant Shirkus go back out into the parking lot and begin looking for the suspect. All while Officer Doobie still holding the hallway. As Officer Soblem and Sergeant Shirkus get out to the parking lot, they start to realize that this individual has probably made it somewhere. He never comes across Officer Doobie, and they don't see him come out the other stairwell. What we learn in finding some evidence out there is that the individual jumps out a second-story window to avoid capture. So that sets up a manhunt for us at that point. Officer Doobie, once he realizes that the suspect has jumped out the window, then he comes downstairs out to the parking lot where he's met by Officer Cade Barwick from the Wyandotte Police Department. Officer Barwick begins checking Officer Doobie to make sure that he's not been hit, at which point he discovers he has been hit by gunfire. Cade Barwick then puts a tourniquet on Officer Doobie, loads him into his patrol car, and drives him to the front of the complex for a waiting ambulance. At that point, Chief Hamilton and Deputy Chief Grote are some of the first responding officers to get to the scene, and they're administrators from the Wyandotte Police Department. They begin to canvass the area, along as other officers begin to flood the area as well. What's interesting is, being administrators, I've known Chief Hamilton and Deputy Chief Grote for about 25 years now, and our careers have taken similar paths between patrol officers, command officers, and administrators. To say it's rare for administrators to be out canvassing the area with other officers in their positions would be an understatement. Throughout my career, Chief Hamilton and Deputy Chief Grote have always been professional, proactive police officers, and it's clear that they are police officers at heart. Although their roles have changed to administrators, they are still police officers, and I still appreciate, or I sincerely appreciate their assistance during this incident and value our committed partnership. By this point, multiple other officers from several agencies are flooding the area. I think in total we had about 100 officers. I don't know if we actually got a final head count, but it was 100 plus officers from several different communities. We had almost everybody downriver, federal agencies between the ATF, I think we had the DEA out there, Border Patrol, again, everybody downriver, Detroit Police Department, a huge contingent from the state police as well. Deputy Chief Grote handled checking in all of these officers as they came in. It's one of the hardest things in an event like this is to keep accountability of everyone first and foremost and make sure that they're doing something, getting them out and checking something and not rechecking other things or ensuring that they have something to do, getting them back, getting them refreshed, and getting them out to another area. So we don't want to overlap. You know, you want to have coverage to get out there. We want to make sure we know where everybody's at so they come back and that they're safe. And it's very hard to keep all of those moving parts together, so I appreciate that tremendously. After several hours of following up on leads and checking the surrounding areas with canines, drones, officers on foot, we started to feel pretty confident that the suspect was in a nearby apartment. Deputy Chief Grote and Chief Hamilton, when they first got there, arrived initially. They had located a subject who was out walking around in their initial canvass of the area. The individual had kind of a strange story. Things didn't really add up, but they didn't really have anything to detain him on, and he wasn't the suspect in the shooting. So they let him go. Once we started to feel pretty confident the suspect was in a nearby apartment, Chief Hamilton and Lieutenant Newstead made contact with that individual a second time. They went to his apartment. They knew where he lived. They talked to some family. They ended up getting consent to search his home or his apartment. Chief Hamilton and Lieutenant Newstead walked up to the second floor into a bedroom and found our shooter hiding under a bed. He was taken into custody without incident, fortunately. Detective Lieutenant Klonowski conducted numerous interviews, search warrants, and collected a lot of evidence. I'm happy to say, out of all of this, the suspect, Jeremiah Kemp, was taken into custody without further incident. He's accepted a plea deal and was recently sentenced to a minimum of 20 years in prison. I know that no amount of time is too much for you guys that have went through this. As an administrator, it's the hardest call, the worst call to get, that two of your officers have been involved in an incident like this. I'm glad that you guys are on the road to recovery. I know there's still a long way to go. That's just a kind of brief synopsis of this event, but I'd like to give these officers now their awards and let them get some pictures with their families. And I hope that, I know that Officer Jones has returned to work. Officer Soblem unfortunately took another job with Southfield Police Department, but we would love to have her back. I just want to put that on the record right now. I'm still trying to convince her, so hopefully maybe in this forum it'll work. A little pressure, peer pressure. And we're hoping to have Officer Doobie back as he's continuing his therapy and recovering. So I want to start with Officer Doobie. He's being honored tonight, receiving the Purple Heart and the Medal of Honor. If you guys can come up and stay up here for a minute after you get your awards. Map is yours. Let's get ribbons. And I have two awards. You can bring your family if they want to take some photos, but if you, Albert, and Jason, they have fun with them. Officer Jones is also receiving the Purple Heart and the Medal of Honor. Officer Soblem is receiving the Life Saving Award and the Medal of Honor. One quick note about our Medal of Honor. It's the highest award that a police officer in our department can receive. The award may be for outstanding performance in which he or she clearly involved him or herself in a situation where there was a present and immediate danger of death, such as entering a burning building or vehicle to save a life, or other perilous situation where danger is real and present, not just a situation in which exists a potential danger. We enacted our awards policy about 5 years ago as part of the accreditation process. These are the first 3 Medal of Honor recipients we have. While you guys are up here for just a moment, Mayor Constable would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. What a wonderful evening in the great city of Southgate. Glad we finally are able to honor these police officers as well as the others what we offered be celebrated today. But to kind of add to the significance of the award that you just received, being the first of the police department, I have a acknowledgement that I have given for the last couple of years from the mayor's office. It's for those who are familiar with challenge coins. It's basically a challenge coin from the office of the mayor, and I don't give these out very often, and they have to be a very special occasion and special individuals. So I would like to present those to you as well tonight.
Sergeant Keith Shirkus will be receiving the Life Saving Award. Lieutenant Brent Newstead will be receiving the Chief's Award. Detective Lieutenant Brian Klonowski will be receiving the Chief's Award. Officer Kate Barwick from the Wyandotte Police Department will be receiving a life-saving award. Deputy Chief Ken Grote from the Wyandotte Police Department will be receiving a Chief's Award. Chief Archie Hamilton from the Wyandotte Police Department will be receiving a Chief's Award. Congratulations to all these officers. You guys are free to take some photos with your families. Yeah, you can take group photos. Oh, yeah. Thank you.